gentleman from New Jersey for the underlying legislation and the resolution, which I will support. I want to offer this amendment to strengthen what Mr. Malinowski is offering here in terms of asset seizures and a sense of Congress that the administration proceed with asset seizures of these oligarchs that are supporting Putin. I do wish that we were taking up the full text of my bill, the No Energy Revenues for Russian Hostilities Act, because as I said before, the real financing mechanism for the Kremlin in prosecuting this brutal act of aggression is their access to energy revenues, the proceeds of sales of Russian gas and oil. This amendment would make the addition of that makes the addition that Russian energy companies specifically should be included in any report or effort by this administration to use licenses or sanctions to block property or assets of those benefiting from Putin's war. Additionally, this would ensure that the working group created in the bill looks at energy sanctions on Russia in the report to this committee on how to further sanction Russia. So this is perhaps the next best thing where we can encourage a review of extending these sanctions to energy-related transactions as a way to further tighten the noose around Putin's neck. And I appreciate the chairman working with me on this amendment. I appreciate the tough rhetoric from both sides about how we need to get tough on Russia, but we're never going to get tough if we don't get at the bulk of their financing. And the bulk of their financing is from the sales of energy. We were all witness to a powerful and heroic appeal from President Zelensky to the Congress asking for more help. Yes, he asked for a no-fly zone, he asked for additional military assistance, but he also asked for tougher sanctions. If we want to honor that request, if we say we are an ally to President Zelensky, if we want to stand shoulder to shoulder with Zelensky and the freedom-fighting people, the brave freedom-fighting people of Ukraine, then we need to get tougher on sanctions. This is the way to do it. Sanction the energy revenues that are financing this war. I appreciate the chairman working with me on this amendment, and I urge my colleagues to support. Thank you, and I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. I yield myself some time. I support this amendment, and I want to thank Mr. Barr for him and his team working very closely with me and my team on this amendment so that we can make sure that we did not have any